Are you reading Plutarch?
That's one of the various books and such I have. I teach about ancient Persia.
Didn't think Plutarch was Persian.
Okay, well, we may contact you again.
What?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, he wrote about various things that were going on in his time period, including the Persians.
I see. Well, we could get your phone number. We'll call you if we have any other questions.
Yep.
I appreciate that. She gives you her contact details.
Thank you, man.
Again, we're sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
And a good day.
The Bears.
She blinks at you.
I roll my eyes.
Okay.
And shoot him a nasty look, and then we leave, I guess.
Excellent. You guys go back to your car.
Let's look up Sarah Summers.
Did we check his emails?
He didn't have anything incriminating in there. I'll just save you another hour of going and wandering around looking for him. No problem. Yeah, you do a trace on Sarah Summers and find out where she lives.
So we haven't gotten any calls back on the CSI stuff with either the scenes or the phone logs.
Sorry. Let's see. Phone logs, I don't think anybody had them working on yet. They'll begin to work on it. The house scene, they confirmed that was the victim's blood. What was the other scene? Oh, the initial scene, they have nothing to add to that.
And the office?
The office, they're still going through shit and they are unhappy about it.
Right.
Why don't you guys
We did find something odd at the office.
Oh.
Yes, apparently somebody scribbled on a piece of paper and taped it to one of the paintings. It's really out of character. Plus, for some reason, he didn't leave the paintings on the wall and had them all on the floor instead. And we believe somebody may have opened his safe. We found it open. So we're trying to track down these things. We're dusting everything and whatnot for prints.
You want to save him some? We're on the phone. I think one of us is on the phone.
Probably Glenn is on the phone.
Yeah, okay, cool.
So, yeah. He just says to that, he goes,
Weird.
Yep, we're going to devote as much manpower to these problems as possible. We're calling in extra resources because this is very, very out of character and very strange. Anything else?
You two detectives, because I am not a detective.
You're not?
Oh shit, I am a detective. God damn. How do you do that policing where you go and you look to see if you had like a cell phone and it kind of traveled? Can you follow the path?
GPS on the cell? I don't remember if that's 2,000 texts or not, Logan.
It has to bounce off the cell towers. I don't know.
It does. No problem. They will work on that. Remind me later, and we'll see what they can find out on that.
All right.
Actually, no, wait. You don't even need to. Take Card Ralph. You found his cell phone, battery removed at his house. CSU's bagged it and found no prints on it.
All right, so we're not going to get a lazy. This guy knows what he's doing, or gal knows what she's doing. All right, so Sarah Summers, you have a picture of her, or?
Yeah, you want to go see her?
So have you guys figured out this was done by a professional, probably a cop? Well, pretty much all the evidence has been cleaned up, right?
Yep. And the cell phone, like I said, we're not going to get the lazy stuff. Someone knew what they were doing. So a cop,
could have been
a professional assassin, hitman,
Professional assassin.
expensive hitman. Yeah.
Somebody
Not
definitely
cheap one.
knew their way around what to do and what not to do. That's for sure.
Yep.
So
Not just some thug.
now, it wasn't. You're pretty sure it wasn't the marijuana smoking gangbanger you've got locked up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Pretty impressive if he did. He's like, oh man, I had you fooled, huh?
Probably put it on him if we wanted.
I would kill you if that turned out to be what happened at the end of the case. I would murder you, Logan. I would leap through this camera and yeah.
This is why playing online is so much better for me. Oh, some of the times when the players have been like, "Meh."
Yeah.
So off to visit Sarah Summers?
We're gonna need to figure out what we're doing first.
Please do.
Yeah.
Her husband too.
Yeah, I think the husband might be a better.
The husband is currently in the Bahamas. You, in fact, find a picture of him surrounded by beautiful and desirable women. He has the satisfied look of a man who has had sex with all of them and will do so again soon. Another happy ending.
That sounds like several happy endings. Actually.
Was she affluential, the Sarah Summers? Is there any record of her? Is she
Affluential?
to do?
Business owner. Yeah, not lead, but business owner. You know, successful business.
Yeah. So all right. So he walked away with the money, is what I'm guessing, and she got the shaft, and he got the gold mine. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
And that's why she would be enemies with the lawyer. I'm not sure we got a lead there. Did we see anything in his emails from her? I mean, did we see any of the threatening emails?
He didn't. I don't think he saved them on his. Actually, no, he probably did.
He probably did, so he could bring it to the cops if he got a restraining order.
Yeah, you guys look up the restraining order. Yeah, she said really horrible shit, like, you know, I'm going to kill you, and I'm going to chop off your head, and I'm going to fill it with. I'm going to feed you your arms and legs, and when you shit them out, I'll feed you the shit, so that way you'll shit that, and then I'll take that shit comprised of your shit and your arms and legs and feed it to you, you know, that kind of thing.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
She didn't seem like a happy person.
And yeah, I don't know what we get by just going and directly questioning her. We could get the case file.
We get an empathy roll.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, you're just hitting various leads and stuff, sure.
Yeah, okay.
Got 2, Sarah Summers. Here's what she looks like. Bing.
She's got the crazy eyes.
Yeah.
Yes, she does. She really does. She's sitting down. She's like, a restraining order. Can you believe it? She says, after you tell him that he's dead and stuff. The big bad wolf afraid of little old me? But my life coach helped me to realize that letting Tom live rent-free in my mind was not where I wanted to be. Home.
Empathy.
She is one hippie chick. It might be the best time to get an empathy roll is when she said something other than "om." You're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, she was talking about.
So, did you have any kind of sexual relationship with him?
What? Chose your own team. What?
It wasn't an om.
Rocky.
She looks at you like, what is wrong with you?
Can you tell us why you threatened to kill him?
That's called Logan empathy. I caught Logan off guard, and I got his empathy, so obviously there was no relationship positive between those two.
She says, after I got married, she ignores him and just talking to Cho. He says, after I got married, I noticed money started going missing from my accounts. Mr. Perfect did that to 4 other women because Mr. Perfect was a con man, and then O'Hare represented him. I lost my townhouse, my business, and it took me 7 years to build. For O'Hare, it wasn't a win unless I walked away with nothing. Empathy rolls. There's your empathy roll.
And she is royally pissed about that.
Yeah.
The other two are like, she is a stone wall. Rock, you're thinking, yes, she's still angry about it.
Yeah, she's still quite bitter. So you're still quite bitter about that then?
She says.
Mm-hmm.
You were very explicit about what you wanted to do
Did somebody do that?
when you killed him.
Did somebody do that? Did they feed him his arms and legs?
I can't give you the details, but
Oh, come on. You could tell me. Did they feed him his arms and legs?
it did make me suspicious.
Did you pay them to feed him his arms and legs?
With what money? She says, it's gone. Her house is not anything fancy. You're not like thinking she's got big money, but she's definitely going the hippie route here as far as like the stuff around and whatnot. I mean, she's not living in a fucking trailer, but she's definitely into the hippie decor now.
She didn't have
like
incense, mandala banners all over the place. Yeah.
What were you saying, Ralph?
Oh, so she didn't flinch or anything like that. And I'm like, so you hired somebody to do it? So she just
no. She also she has the famous cat holding onto a rope, and it says "hang in there." But since it's Logan's World, underneath the cat is a crocodile with its jaws wide open. So,
be right back. One moment.
Oh, as you're leaving, you get a call, Joe.
Hello.
It's me, says the black-haired lady's voice. You might want to get down to the station. We've got somebody confessing.
We'll be right there.
All right. It's me, man. It turned out I wasn't a lawyer. I was a murderer the whole time.
What do you say we grab some burgers before we get there, guys?
Just had a hot dog.
You get a driver if you wanted to do the fast cop thing with lights and all that.
Nah, not that fast.
Oh, okay. No driver room needed. Okay. You get there as another cop is bringing a glass of water in to the guy to drink. And here's what he looks like.
They have the two-way glass.
They do.
Glass.
But the cops were expecting you guys to go in and talk to them. They're not in there. And somebody's plugged back in the fucking camera. And yes, he is fucking orangish pinkish.
All right, why don't we take shifts, guys? Who wants to go in first?
Yeah.
We're gonna work this case. All right, I'll hang back.
Don't just run in there and everybody constantly threaten them.
Now when I can shoot him through the glass, he can't see me. He'll never know it's coming.
So did you do it? Yes. Damn.
He looks really unwell.
I look for someone to tell me who this is and why they came in and what the circumstances are.
There are several different cops that are hanging out behind the glass watching this guy. One goes, his name's Lon Vickers. We haven't gotten him to sign a confession yet, but he says he did it.
Lon Vickers.
Oh, copy paste his name for you here. Make it a little bit easier on you. Apparently O'Hare represented this guy's ex-wife in his divorce. That's about all we got so far. The guy seems super thirsty. He's drinking water down.
Okay.
Okay. I grab a notebook and a pen. You can go in.
Oh, we got to see the famous Cho interrogation technique, says one cop to another. Cool, I've heard about this. Okay, you go in and give me is it just you that's going in?
Yeah, we said we take shifts.
Got it. Okay, give me a smell roll there, only Glenn.
Yeah.
Bitter almond smell in the air.
Oh shit.
The
Sorry.
shut up. The guy says, the milk, the honey, those smells, the screams, they won't go away. I can't live with it anymore. It was wrong. And the other two, he clutches his side in pain and falls off his chair.
Who? First aid? Medic.
Hey,
Don't
bring
have
in
no time.
Do I get a card for a guest now?
I'd have given you a card for not saying anything. Look at Ralph.
did.
He's sitting there going,
Yep.
He appears to be dead.
Yep.
Well,
rush
you're
in.
thinking you can bring him back. Perhaps the kiss of life.
I rush in.
What was in that water?
I get the paint ready.
No problem. You rush in. Give me a smell roll, Rock.
All right.
He just really wants to say it, doesn't he?
Bitter
Yes, he
almond.
really fucking does. You smell bitter almonds in the air.
I check his mouth for foam and shit like that.
Yeah, a little bit of foam.
Hmm?
I'm not sure if there's foam in the mouth from this or not.
Okay.
Water.
That's what they always show on television. I sniff the water. Is the source the water?
There's no water, but you smell it. You don't think so.
Okay. Smells like cyanide in here.
Did his lips turn blue?
I don't know. He's orange.
Call CSI.
Yep.
One of the cops looks at the other and goes, Joe does not disappoint. I agree. Says the others. Work for the Christ mission.
Yeah.
Not
This is
dead.
now a crime scene. Yes.
CSI comes in and works on it. Anybody call the coroner? Says one of the CSI guys.
Nope.
Nope.
Did you
Call
say
him in.
yep or nope?
Nope.
Nope.
They call the coroner. Coroner comes and pronounces the guy dead. And then they can do their shit. It'd be awkward if he's wake up halfway through it. No problem. Yeah, this area is now getting processed. It'll take time. What would you guys like to do?
Let's do some research on Lon Vickers.
Why even go that far? Why not just go check the cameras outside the precinct here and see what he drove in on?
That'd be a card for Ralph.
Yeah. Okay.
Why don't you lick everything while you're at it?
Motherfucker.
No problem. You guys watch the playback of the camera. You see him pull up in like another SUV because people in Chicago like to own SUVs because America. And he pulls up, pulls out a bottle of something, unscrews it, drinks it, sits in this truck for an hour, and he's like, and then staggers into the station.
Huh.
I'll go take a peek at that, and why don't you guys go ahead and do cop stuff? I head out to the SUV.
Yep.
Search his car. Get a warrant for his house.
You get a warrant for his house. You go out to the car. Car's not even locked. You find a bottle of potassium cyanide, clearly marked as danger, poison, do not ingest. If ingested, call poison control immediately. Here's a number for poison control.
I
And
call it.
No problem. Yeah, you get all that information and stuff. And other than that, there's nothing that interests you in or around his vehicle.
Maybe on his vehicle. Does he have any kind of the same kind of mud or anything like that up under his flaps or anything? Has he been off-roading at all?
Yeah, he has actually a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Everybody's apparently off-roading in Chicago.
Yeah, I'm just going to get on the computer, run ID, find out who the guy was, find out where he lives, that information.
His driver's license, that'll make it a lot easier.
Yeah, I just want to find out what he did, et cetera, et cetera.
Sure, give me a research roll at full.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
His name is Lon Vickers.
Yep.
And he owned a successful jewelry store until during his divorce proceedings, O'Hare made it public that Vickers had beaten his wife. As a result of this motherfucker lost everything in the divorce. Except for maybe a couple bottles of potassium cyanide. Potassium cyanide is used by jewelers, you also discover, to clean gold.
Yep.
Wow. Just out of curiosity, does this SUV appear to be scrubbed clean?
Not especially.
Okay. Not like the other one. All right.
He said something about the other two. I look for similar cases to see if he's talking about victims with milk and honey and stuff.
Victims with milk and honey and stuff?
Yeah, similar amount. The guy had milk and honey in his belly.
Give me
He
a
mentioned the
research
milk
roll.
and honey when he confessed. He said two others. I'm not sure if he had two others with him or it was two other Vics. I'm looking for the same memo.
Give me a research roll at half, and I've got different.
Nope.
As far as you can tell, there's never been anybody else in the city of Chicago that used that particular MO.
Right.
I've got kind of an odd one here, Logan.
Are you coming back in the
Yeah.
outside?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know if just Tom's got something to go on there.
What?
Oh, I was giving Glenn a chance to do something since I did something and Rock did something. I was just seeing what he was doing.
No.
Do we want to check this guy's house, or do we want to look into the mud? Because there's not a lot of places to go off road in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for a place close to the lake, somewhere secluded that you can have a torture dungeon.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places near the lake
Yeah.
that did torture dungeon. In
Um,
fact, they even have a kind of a naughty place called Torture Dungeon.
Yeah, they even have a public torture dungeon funded by the city.
Yep, yep.
But where to off road?
There's
Yeah.
plenty of-
I guess CSI will get back to it. Is there anything distinctive about the
it's
mud?
as simple as a boat launch, and there's tons of those up and down the lake.
Yeah, exactly.
Forest preserve, anything like that. But here's my question: is because this could even be done on the north side, something like that. Those houses, the old school mansions with the yards and all that. Is this? I got a question, Logan. This is kind of obscure, but I want to try to look at the weather for the last couple of weeks in the past. So I want to go look at some old newspapers. I'm sure there's a lot of those floating around the precinct here.
or
Basically,
even internet, sure.
has it been raining enough? So I'm thinking like maybe there's like three of these fuckers all screwed into their boats sitting on the shore. And then has there been like a big rain or a flood that might have washed, you know what I mean? Waters rose, these things floated away.
I like your thinking, but no, it does not appear to be that.
Okay.
As far as you can tell, there's no other missing persons even associated with the guy who turned up.
All right. I'm ready to rock and roll, whatever you guys want to do.
Yep.
And Let's go to his house.
No problem. His house turns up absolutely nothing. I'm talking nothing. Nothing that even interests you and stuff. Other than his, he's burned some clothes recently in the backyard, and then burned the pieces that burned, and burned those. But give me smell rolls at half.
Nose.
Hey.
Got it.
God damn. Yeah, there's just a little bit of an odor of burned honey.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's really hard to pick up. According to Suede, it's cocaine. It's the devil's dandruff. That would be why he's trying to huff the clothes.
Is it working?
No, I'm afraid not.
Burned clothes had honey on them.
Yeah.
What's the milk and honey thing about?
That's an excellent question.
He had that in his belly. I don't think I ever looked that up when I said I wanted to look it up because I didn't have a smartphone.
I think it's a biblical reference.
That's what I was thinking, land of milk and honey, but that's all I know about it.
Would you like to leave this guy's home, which really doesn't have anything else, and head back to the station and look on the computers there since your smartphones are too dumb yet?
If the stuff was burned, how do we know it was closed? Is still fragments of clothing there?
You found a zipper.
Found a zipper. Okay. All right. Okay. So there's nothing in the tagging bag. So yeah, let's go back to the station, I guess. Is he still on his business?
Bag, but you know.
You said he lost everything. Is he still in business?
No, he lost that.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. If he had false teeth, they'd have gone too. No problem. You're back at the station, sitting around the computers. There's a football in front of you, Ralph. It appears to be well worn, well handled.
Excellent.
Okay. I pull up my Netscape and I Yahoo milk and honey. See if there's anything religious significance, ritual significance.
Just milk and honey.
No. Ritual milk and honey. Religious milk and honey.
Torture milk and honey.
Torture milk and honey, yes.
Right. Typing in torture milk and honey finally yields a result. It is chunk. You're going to love this. Copy, and here it comes. We'll have Ralph kindly read it to the audience. Pronounce scaphism, the first word.
Scaphism, also known as the boats, or mistakenly as scaphism, is an alleged ancient Persian method of execution. The word comes from the Greek, fancy words, meaning anything scooped or hollowed out. Gosh, I wish I had my glasses. It entailed trapping the victim between two boats, feeding and covering them with milk and honey, and allowing them to fester and be devoured by insects and other vermin.
Wow.
Who's a professor of Persian history?
Mm-hmm. So maybe she hired Lon to do that?
Yep. We might need to get her in and check her phone records.
Yep. Check her records and Lon Vickers' phone records.
Well, getting Lon Vickers' phone records, that warrant will be dead easy. Getting the wife's phone records, also easy because it's usually the spouse and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Yeah, you have a warrant in for those. It'll pen for a little bit. Remind me about it. It'll get granted. Is there anything you want to do in the meantime?
So, Lon Vickers, we were at his house. I get that.
Hold on, muting a second.
probably have probable cause to search the wife's house now.
It's a little tenuous, but maybe. I'd like to find out who the other two guys he was with.
Yeah.
Now, guys, I'm sorry.
Or
Tom
what?
Vickers was whose lawyer? His wife's lawyer, or was it the crazy lady?
Thomas was his wife's lawyer, and it was revealed that he was beating his wife,
Okay.
and she got everything, and he got fucked. Yeah.
So
I'm back.
two others might be looking at like the lawyer that did their divorce and maybe a mistress or something.
The lawyer who did his divorce.
The O'Hares. Oh, their divorce didn't go through. They were separated.
They're separated, which is
Right.
legal. There'd be a lawyer on that one too.
Or they just are living in different places.
Yeah. Okay, they weren't necessarily legally separated. Got it. Yeah.
They were still legally married.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Did we have anything on other women with Thomas?
Just the paralegal.
Oh, she's still alive.
Oh, yeah. But maybe he was working with the paralegal, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I guess it could have been two other accomplices instead of two other victims. So we have to wait for phone records?
They're now available. The wife has made no unusual calls and never talked to this Lon Vickers apparently ever, and he has made almost no calls. His only calls are like food places and shit. It's like the one of the restaurants is called "My Wife Left Me," and our one's called "I Can't Cook, Bring Me Food," stuff like that.
No incomings?
Suspiciously, no.
Might have another phone somewhere.
Yeah. Then burner phones. And,
This is the age of the burner phone.
yep. Damn, these people are good.
And don't forget that Margot was briefly mentioned as also being a lawyer. So she would also know for what evidence to try to watch for. In fact, what kind of lawyer was she?
Good question. What kind of a lawyer was she?
You guys check it out. She appears to be a like business properties lawyer. So if you're wanting
Probably.
to know something,
Unless she had a buddy, probably not then. But she could have had a buddy. How about that legal society that was on his arm? Were there members in his class, etc.?
I'm sure there were, but it doesn't look like the tattoo itself is of any significance other than the "I'm a lawyer" type tattoo.
Okay.
Like, I've just made my bar. I wish to commemorate it in ink on my skin forever, even though it may not be good to have there.
All right. I've got an opponent fails or a skill plus 15. I'm going to discard one of them. Anybody want?
No, it's okay.
The
Scott?
bad guy's happy to trade for the no. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, he'll trade for the opponent fails. Yeah, got it.
I'm the skill 15. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. Nobody wants to trade with the bad guy for some reason.
Scott, either?
I'm
probably going to lose the opponent fails if not.
Sitting on 10 bars.
Take the opponent fails.
Okay.
You want to hear something really scary? When TJ was doing this mod, he knew what the part I just copy pasted in recently was long before I did it. As soon as he popped up, he's like, "Oh, that's this. This is done for this."
Yeah, figures. It figures.
Yes.
Where did our little TJ go?
The boats.
Yeah, he went crazy. That's where he went.
All right.
And we love him for it.
He's already halfway there.
Oh yeah. Now he's got more education, and it's crazier.
So I checked back on. I had him doing. Oh, that's right. The phone had the battery taken out. How about this lawn guy? Did he have? Oops. Did he have any kind of mobile phone, something we could track, or did he ditch that too?
If he did, it was a burner.
Burner? All right.
Yeah. He doesn't have record of owning a burner. If you do, it's not a very good burner.
Yep.
My burners legally and register them.
Yeah, it's in a bin somewhere. Maybe we'll find it up at the boathouse. You want to do a dragnet for the boathouses on the north side?
That's way too much area to cover. There's literally hundreds.
Right.
Or more.
That's what I was thinking, but thought I'd ask.
Yeah. No police station would ever authorize that much overtime.
No. Is there anything particular about the mud that's come back? Like,
No.
That mud's found here.
I believe that this mud is common all around Lake Michigan.
Right. Oh, we need to get a location somehow.
Yes.
How do we do that?
Yes.
Let's look up if the wife owns any other property.
There we go.
She owns a little villa in Italy.
Okay.
They took him to Italy. That's what happened. And then they dumped his body back into Lake Michigan.
Shows him over an airplane dropping off the boats.
They'll never catch us this way. The Italian police will be foiled.
Oh.
What about her? Does she still practice as a lawyer?
Yes, but only a couple days a week type deal. A couple days a week she teaches at university in her ancient Persian studies, and
Do you have any business clients that have property on the lake?
That's a really good thought. Take a card. No, all her stuff is in downtown, which technically speaking, Chicago is on the lake. So yes, it's all there. But you're thinking that it's not discreet enough to say pushing victims off and stuff. Got to ask a really good question if any of Margot O'Hare's business clients had property on lake, and my answer is none nearly discreet enough to do this. Like over in the city is where her client.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out where the boathouse might be. Because that would probably be a treasure trove of evidence, but there's so many places on a lake.
Right, but if this guy was also, if we look at like even, it's take a lot of work, I guess, but like even if we look at Lon's like takeout orders and when he placed orders and his food and his garbage and this and that, figured out where he lived. If he's feeding this guy milk and honey, it's got to be within some kind of relatively decent drive, close to him.
Which CSI has been tossing garbage, right?
Yeah, they always toss it close to the scenes just in case anybody threw out anything.
No, I mean, yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, there was a lot going for 12 days feeding somebody that stuff. You need a lot of both.
Yeah,
I mean the milk's easy to get.
I'm gonna go check with Jules and see who's been buying a lot of. No.
You buy that by the gallon, though. I mean, it's.
Yeah. I'm just I'm just stumped. I'm coming up with fucking stupid ideas.
It's not an easy case.
No, it's not.
Uh-oh.
Let's get credit card records on Lon and the wife.
Yeah, they're happy to get both those. No unusual purchases and stuff.
Hey, have any of you guys seen my wallet?
Lon took out like $500 in cash at an ATM about 14 days ago, if that's at all significant.
Did you say $14 in cash or 40?
14 days ago. It's 500.
14 days ago. How much cash? Sorry. Yeah. Maybe I should just go no-brainer. I mean, I don't know.
I know. Do what you can.
Yep.
No, $500 14 days ago.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Where was that?
Near his home, his bank branch near his home. It's Second National Bank.
Does he have any markets near his home? I mean, obviously he does. What's near his home?
Markets? What do you mean market? Oh, like supermarkets?
Yeah.
Sure. Supermarkets literally all over the state. You
Yep.
could not go very far without running into a supermarket.
Well, I know. So there's probably a Jewel's close by him and
Lots. Yeah.
maybe a Dominic's. Okay.
I don't see how that would help, even if we found where he bought it.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, just coming up with stupid ideas now.
No, it might spark another idea.
Exactly. That's why I'm doing it.
Yeah, you'll eventually get a breakthrough, but yeah, it does require brain power.
That's how Jason and I got that dog off of me, as I figured out that it wasn't shadow, it was shadowy, and he figured out that, yeah, we kind of collaborated on that one.
Sitting where you left it too, which is hilarious.
Yep.
Did CSI ever finish with the files from Thomas's office?
Still working on it. That's a lot of work. He had a lot of clients over like 40-year career or some shit.
You guys weren't wearing gloves when you cracked the safe, were you?
Yep.
You
I put
were?
my gloves on when I went in the office. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I keep
Cool.
taking boxes of gloves everywhere I can.
Yep. They're going to be pissed when they find Glenn's prints.
My God, Joe is the killer.
Yeah. I'm done.
I've got an alibi.
Got an alibi. Is out killing somebody else. Couldn't have been killing this person.
So,
So he set up a vacation. He was going to leave town. Somebody clocked him on the back of the head in his house and drove him off in his own vehicle. Cleaned the vehicle, ditched it somewhere on the north side.
good point. Why don't we take and have CSI take a look at this? Where's the seat position? Oh, no, because Julio had it for a while, so who knows if he adjusted the seat.
Yeah, and that is the weird part about this case. Why would they be so careful but then take his vehicle where we could easily track down his vehicle? Why did they need to use his vehicle and scrub that down?
That's a good question.
How did they get to the house?
Well, taking his vehicle out makes it look like he's gone on vacation. So,
Right, and there's an ADT sticker in it.
No. They don't care about that. That doesn't matter. How did the culprit get to the house? So it probably took a cab. So why don't we call? There's only a few cab companies. Why don't we find out if any of them took anybody to the address?
Or within a block, yeah. But that's a lot of people.
Cab companies and stuff, you find various drop-offs after hours of tracking down all the people. It looks like the people the cab companies dropped off around that neighborhood all belong there in that neighborhood. They lived in that neighborhood.
No problem. I don't know if it was nice enough that people really didn't take cabs in that area. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's not often, no.
Okay.
Right, but still, it's a pain in the ass to get the cab companies to cooperate.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Just threw it out there.
Yeah, that's a good thought. Let's just keep going. Let's keep going. Okay, so they took his car. They had an ADT sticker. I doubt he was with ADT. So somebody, was that a legit ADT sticker? Or was it a forgery?
There was
Yeah,
definitely
they were the
load
ones who tracked it. They were the ones who tracked the car for us.
Just had a tracker in it.
Oh, okay. I thought the guy was posing as ADT or something. Okay.
Yeah.
Again, brain. Yeah. Got it. They had a LoJack. Okay. Why would they use his car except for to make him look like he left on vacation?
So they probably took his car, drove him to wherever the torture dungeon is, dropped him off there, then went and cleaned the car, then ditched it.
Yeah, and they only needed to get him there. I mean, once you get him between two boats, he ain't going anywhere.
Well, here's the thing. It could be a couple different directions. One, he let the person in their house, and they were walking up the stairs before him. They turned, they whacked him.
Right.
Two, the person was already in the house on top of the stairs, heard him coming, and most people wouldn't go running down the stairs to clock somebody midway up the stairs.
Right.
So most likely he was following somebody up the stairs. Maybe. Because otherwise you'd be waiting around a corner for him to pop his head around, then you clock him.
There's, of course, another possibility. Get it, Ralph. Get it. You're so close.
Yeah, and just to help spruce things up here, everybody, let's discard all of our cards and refill our hands. That'll help us.
All right.
Hoping for that clogging greed to stay with me, but I guess not.
I mean, obviously, we don't think the wife clocked him and dragged him around and did all that manhandling.
No,
Well, certainly-
they had dinner. Remember, they had dinner together. They were working on their relationship. Dinner, remember? They had dinner before he left.
Yep.
Yeah.
She said that.
She said they wanted to move in. Yeah, she's a very good actor. We got good empathy roles. So either she's an extremely good actress or
So
she's
maybe
legit.
she was distracting him and arranged for someone to sneak in and clock him at that time.
Right. Logan, this isn't hard enough to be a prestige model, I don't think.
No.
No, not prestige. Okay.
Ah, fuck. Hey, guys, I lost my wallet and my gun's broken. I drop a bunch of pieces under my desk. This guy's going to be up shit's creek.
Go to the equipment locker.
Oh, yeah, here.
They got more guns at the station, I'm sure.
Yeah. I got you guys to protect me.
Let me
Hey,
see.
do you want to turn in your gun and go, it's broke? And just do
I
it?
got it. See, it's just jammed.
Oh,
Oh, did you gunsmith? Nice.
yeah, I did.
Okay, so you were on somebody following up the stairs, waiting around the corner,
Yeah.
or somebody coming down the stairs, surprise, clock them.
Now, I have a feeling he went to dinner with his wife.
Mhm.
Going up the stairs, she turned and clocked him, knocked him down the stairs. Obviously, she's not big enough to haul his carcass out of there
Mhm.
and all of that. But that Leon guy could have done it.
Lon?
Lon. Yeah,
he was
Lon.
big enough.
They could have worked together.
Mhm.
So we got those two. And then, I mean, kind of, I guess we could go press the secretary / paralegal to see, because somebody would have needed to know, his agenda. Because I don't think he would be like, I know I'm in the middle of getting a divorce from you, so I'm going to take a sabbatical and go to this place.
Mhm.
Does that make sense? And tell his ex-wife that, and then, or his soon-to-be ex-wife. So we need somebody who would know his pathing, his routes, his cases, to try to dig up some people to figure out, to help with this little scheme. So it could have been Margot. It could have been in conjunction with Lon and in conjunction with the what's her name? The
Maggie Lyons, the paralegal.
Yeah.
Corner.
Two others. Yeah, that could be Maggie and Margot.
Aren't you Maggie?
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm Maggie. That's what your name is. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I can't shoot
I'm
yet.
looking at my notes. I look at the first name in my notes, and it's me. Yeah. Okay. That's right.
So now we know that he was a part of it all this time.
Yes.
Paralegal.
No, I didn't get her name though. Just her picture.
Becca Horner.
We did get her contact information though. So what was her name?
Becca Horner.
Yeah, that's the
Horner?
secretary.
Damn it, that should be in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Paralegal. Yep.
So I think we need to go, put the thumb screws on Becca.
You want to get her down here?
You can just call her.
Yeah.
She might be smart enough to lawyer up right away, since she is a paralegal and she does work for lawyers.
Almost certainly.
I think we need to ambush her.
What do you have in mind?
Jumping out of a bush. What did you think?
How do I take away?
Don't. I mean, I don't think she was actually involved, but she might have some good info.
Yeah.
She might have even been unwilling. The ex-wife to be there, Margot, could have pressured her for information
Mm-hmm.
or paid her off for information. Yes.
I will give everybody an evidence analysis roll at half for a question you haven't asked yet that may be of some small assistance.
Crit. At
Fuck
half.
you. Fuck you at your crit at half. Right. According to Glenn, the PI from the old days, it's odd that you've got two different people that both had a beef against this Horner guy, right? You've got the lady with the crazy eyes and the guy who poisoned himself, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were both clients of that lawyer dude. Aside from that, they seem to have no overlap other than both being clients of that dude. That is it. Maybe that will help. Good luck, bitches.
Find willing people with motive. So somebody who knew who his clients were. I'm pretty the wife. The wife was very convincing. So she looked shocked.
Yeah, I didn't doubt her at the time.
No, me neither. But somebody knew his client list. That would be the paralegal would certainly know.
I got a question, guys. Maybe because I know I've been running to the room. So Crazy Eyes and Lon had the same lawyer. Is that lawyer a male or a female? Do we have any information on who the lawyers were?
They were Mr. and Mrs. not appearing in this story. They have no connection. Their lawyers were just fucking failures, apparently. So
right, they were both just.
I didn't know if it was some other lawyer trying to eliminate the competition by getting rid of this guy.
Yeah, no, both of them were. Vickers was representing, not Vickers. O'Hare was representing their spouses.